Hi everyone, welcome to the River Aire. This is the 29th of October, it's a Sunday, so basically all I could fish for today is grayling, because they're still in season. Brown trout season's by, salmon season's got to the 31st, but on a Sunday in Scotland, you don't fish for migratory fish like sea trout and salmon, especially on a Sunday. That's just the rules. So anyway, I've got my 9-foot 4-weight. I could have brought a longer rod for the nymph, but there is still a chance of some fly on the water at this time of year, and you'll get grayling rising, and you'll get brown trout rising. Nothing you can do about that, but because you will get the odd brown trout even though you're not fishing for them, but that's just what happens. So I'm going to fish just above the bridge. There's a pool there I'm going to fish. I'm only up for a couple of hours. It's a bit damp. Every so often we get a fine drizzle, which is, well, nothing we can do about that, but it's not too bad. I think it's 10 degrees. It's not that cold. But anyway, I'm going to give it a couple of hours. Hopefully we'll get a chance at a grayling or two. My intention is just to fish a nymph or two off the back of a dry and just see what happens. We might get, if we'd say we get 1 or 2 fish moving, I'll certainly just focus on the dry fly, because you can get a good hatch at this time of the year. Now I'm just coming up to, this is the railway viaduct. It's a fair length of a bridge. Obviously for trains to go over. Spans the River Aire here, just above Gargith Bridge. Now the pool I'm going to be fishing is just above. I'm only going to, as I say, spend a couple of hours. See how we get on. I'm going to be hopefully getting a few more days. If the weather stays good, or settled, then we can fish. And through the winter as well, because we can fish for the grayling. But I'm going to actually fish with tapered leader, a dry fly, and a couple of nymphs, or even a single nymph at first, and see how we go. So we're going to get set up. I'm going to actually cross here and then fish this run directly in front, which is a good pool. I mean, this fish could be lying anywhere in this, but I'm going to focus on the main area, so we'll see how we go. Now I've got a tapered leader, 9 foot down to 4 pound tippet. I've got a dry fly, this is a Dynamite Harry, and then I've got just about 4.5, just over 4 foot. I've got tungsten bead nymph on the point. This is a size 12, 14, sorry, that's a 14. And so we're set up just to fish this kind of shallower water. And water's not that deep where I'm fishing, so if I want to go a wee bit deeper, then I'll add on another nymph and see how we go. It's certainly worth a cast. Tail end of this pool, which I may do, which I'm going to do that just now. I've had many a fish just at the tail end of this pool, so see if we can pick up anything. While I've been setting up, I've been watching. I've not seen anything move, so we'll get my cast wet. Oh, the fish goes there. Gosh, fish come up to my dry. Gosh. So they're still keen. There's still the odd fish about who's willing to rise. As I say, just at the tail end, it's always worth a cast before we go. That's a good sign. Just trying the far side here. There's a lot of leaves in the water, so the chances are we'll hook a few leaves today. Oh gosh, there's another one rose to the dry. I missed it. Try again. Amazing. Hands came to the... Oh, did I miss one there that was at the bottom? Getting a bit rusty. It's been a few weeks, a few days since I've been out. The weather's been not very good. We've had, since the middle of September, we've had nothing but rain. Now if I keep rising fish, I'll change the point fly to another dry even. Or even something a wee bit higher. Oh, there's my first leaf. When I catch leaves, it's a certainty most of the day, like the time I'm here. Every so often the wind's just picking up and there's a lot of leaves coming. Get blown on. As I say, it's not that deep here, just at the tail end. I'm not going to spend too much time in this area. I might fish the main part of the pool. Oh. See how we get on. But it does pay to fish these wee runs before you go up. Another leaf. Try and, if you do hook a leaf, don't cast it as if, try and not cast it because it'll kink your leader. Take it off straight away if you can. Sometimes I try and flick them off, but it usually causes issues with your leader if you do that. Water's lovely and clear, so which is a good thing. Oops. So I'm going to move slightly over so I can fish this pool better for this side across. I'm just going to fish the tail end of it first. Just going to come over a wee bit further so I can get a better angle, so I can see my fly. That's better. I want it basically casting slightly up and drifting through. Cover the pool a wee bit better. There we go. Very close as well. Just a wee grayling. And the first fish, good. I forgot my net. Desperate to get out of the car. That's it away. We'll go back in, see if we can catch another one. Good. Well, folks, I missed that take there, but I basically cast straight back out. I usually, what I do is I switch the camera off every time I hook a fish, just to mark it. And I cast out, and then instantly I got another one. So there you go, another wee grayling. Great. 2 and 2 casts, so chances are I may have found a wee shoal, so we'll try it. We'll back in and see if we can get another one. It's just a matter of finding them. As I say, they could be anywhere in the pool if there's a grayling about, anyway. Yep. Try a wee bit further over just to give that a second. See if there's any line. Gosh. I'm getting wee draws there, but... And again. I'm not sure what's happening there. Maybe there's something just below the surface here. Let's catch my flies. There's an awful lot of leaves just lying there, so the fly can easily land on top of one of the leaves. No, I'm going to try a wee bit further over. Again, it's just, you're getting a wee kind of half draw. You want a good positive pull. You kind of know the difference, but you never know. They've got to tighten up. So it was two takes and 2 casts. They're not that deep, I don't think. They're willing to come up anyway. To dry the dry fly again. Yep, I'll leave. I'm going to change my nymph, try something else. Okay, I'll show you the nymph I just changed. So I took the wee olive jig head on, I put a small, this is basically, it's not that wee jig head, but I'm going a wee bit smaller, but it's got the fluorescent orange. This is a depth charge, it's a good wee nymph. It drops that wee bit quicker, but it's got a wee bit more colour in it. And we'll see if a fish pick it out. Oh, the fish rose to my dry there. Gosh. So they're still willing to come up. Pretty amazing. Even though I haven't seen a fly on the water at all. I'm just fishing between the wee runs. There's a wee run here and there's one just either side of that. It's always a good spot. No, I don't think that's fishing too straight. I don't think it's getting down the way I want. It's maybe not heavy enough. Just try a wee bit further over. No, I'm not happy with the way that's coming through, so I'm going to change it. I just think it's probably getting down a wee bit, but not as fast as I would like. So I'm going to be a wee bit heavier. Okay, now this is a pink depth charge, if you want to call it. It's just tied with a metallic pink thread, with a pink bead, and the Croc de Leon fibre in the tail. This is a size bigger and a mil heavier in the bead, so we'll see if that makes a difference, just to get down. And I want it to stick out. Pink's a crazy colour for grayling. At times it can be really deadly. And there's times, there we go. What, first cast with it. And I've got one. As I say, it's a crazy colour that works. So anyway, there we are folks. It's quite a reasonable grayling as well. It's a good size. Gosh, it is a good one. He's a good 3/4 of a pound, this one. Oh, aye, maybe even a pound is a cracker. Cheers. Hopefully you can see that. There you go. Lovely. And that's the pink bug. Cheers. We'll go back out. Hopefully we'll catch another one. That was instant. First cast. Just what I'm saying, there's times you need a crazy colour. When there's a lot of stuff on the water, the fly needs to sometimes sit out. And certainly worked there. It could be a one-off, but I got that one right in the stream over there, so I'll try it over there again. Hopefully maybe another one or two line. There we go. Gosh, what have I got? I think I've got a brown trout. I have, but geez, it's the pink stain the brown trout. Just shows you, because it's in good order as well. This time of year. It's a lovely brown trout. On hook. There we go. Great order. Thank you. There we go, folks. Glad them changed to something that's within what, 2 or 3 casts. I've had a couple of good fish. I've had even a brown trout, which is surprising. Anyway, I'm trying my fly. Okay. I've only got one of these flies to, so I hope I don't get stuck in the bottom. I see a wee olive there coming off. At least I don't know if you can see it, but I can see it, which is good. I got a hatch, so if we're onto the dries. People ask me why pink. I can't answer that. I just know that it's one of those colours that sit out, and as many a time I've put pink on and it's saved the day sort of thing, or it's caught the biggest fish. That's the biggest grayling so far. Oh, there's a wee end. Took the dry. Oh, is he away? Yeah, there's a wee. That was a wee grayling. Took the dry. So there you go. The chances are, if there's a hatch going to come on, it'll be now. The water's not too cold yet, so can't see my fly. Nope, that's white. There we go. Gosh, it's another wee brown trout. Amazing. Can't believe that. Just twirling round a bit. Again, pinks again, what? Oh. There's my hook. He's kind of swallowed it like, but it's just, there we are. Lovely wee brown trout. Just try the far side here. Yep. There we go. It feels like another grayling. Plenty of fish. A reasonable size now. It's a good sign. Just get them nice. pink again. Beautiful fish, great order. I'll go back over. Seems to be the kind of main area is there, over there. There's it's a nice smooth run coming through there. I'm just going to let it drift. I mean, all I'm doing is, it's the same way I'd cast a dry fly, just upstream, and just allow it to drift naturally, coming through. The nymph will settle itself. We'll try a wee bit further over. It's a good area over there. And I know there's a wee shelf over there. Could be just lying off that. That looked like a good take. It could have been a wee fish having a good grab at the nymph. Just a wee bit further up in this run. Oh, that was a leaf, I think. I think it was a take as well. We'll see. I mean, you really got to be quick. There's another olive coming off there. There you go. Gosh. Another grayling. Feels a good fish as well. Okay, we're doing really well here. Gosh, he's a good size. He's got a wee mark on him. There you go. Another lovely grayling. It's a male. Small fin. Female's got a larger fin. There you go. Couldn't ask for much more. We're doing really well, so we are. It's far better than I thought, so I'm glad I came. I mean, I've only been here, I'm under an hour. I've had quite a few fish. It's really the first chance I've had, so the fish have had a good rest, because we've had a lot of rain in the last, from the middle of September really. I mean, the water's been huge actually. And this is the first chance I've had. Hopefully we'll get one or two more days. This far side seems to be a good area, just in about there. There we go, just where I thought it might be. Another grayling. Gosh, I could've, just a wee one, this one. Just at that same area. There we go. Back in. I'll just go back out. I'm just trying to slow up my fly a wee touch. Just in there, this is, as I say, that's round about that area I seem to be getting them. Just trying the far side here. Again, There's a nice wee run in that far side, just about there is... Oh, fish rose. Fish come up and took the dry there. I missed it. It was a half-hearted like, but he was there. Another olive coming off. Just trying this bit area here. It's a nice wee run over there as well, I like, just along the edge. It comes through quite quick, but it's really good. That's it, drifting into that area again. I don't want to wade out too far, because I'm sure there'll be one or two fish still in front of me here. I'm just going to fish this wee bit in front before I move over. All I'm doing is fishing, just a nice wee run in front of me here. Just want to make sure there's nothing lying just at my feet. See another one or two olives there. They're flying, but you could get a hatch anytime and on the water, so just going to move over just to cover this a wee bit better. So I want to slow it up a wee bit. Maybe need to add a wee bit more weight, put another nymph on just to hold the fly a wee bit in this wee bit faster water, just to stop it coming through too quick. It's went quiet now, so I think maybe I've caught as many as I'm going to catch, I think, to a point. Oh, that fish came up to the dry there. It's just a wee fish. Another one took the dry. So there is one or two still there. I'll just work my way back down. There's another olive coming off. So it could be There's a leaf on my fly there. Just check your flies every so often, make sure there's nothing on them. The nymph is fine. I mean, there's that nymph there. It's more like a magenta rather than a pink, but it certainly works. It was instant. My first cast I got a fish on it, and second near enough. So it's had most of the fish so far. Casting well upstream here just to allow the nymph to really drop. Just keep in contact with the fly so there's no drag on it. It'll drift through nice. I mean, this is not a fast pull, it's easy enough to fish. We went quiet now after that wee flurry. One fish after the other really. See if we can find the odd one. I'm just going to slowly work back down. Gosh. Too slow there. There's a fish, took that dry. Jeez. Missed it completely. Amazing, it just came out of nowhere. I mean, I could just fish a dry and near enough catch, but I think the word's got round that don't take the pink fly. Sometimes it's always worth changing, but we'll keep it on. I think maybe I've gave him a good going. I say that's me an hour on the water now, and I don't know how many fish I've had, but I did quite good. Really well anyway. There we go. Finally got one. It's been a wee while. What have we got? We've got a wee brown trout. Jeez. Brown trout. And there's good, really good condition as well. I mean, I rarely take brown trout in pink, but anyway, nice wee fish. Anyway. Got way back over. Oh. That was a good fish, that was a good grayling. Felt like a good grayling. There's a good weight in that fish. I'll check my hook, check my fly. Right, fine. There's a couple of fish and a couple of takes. Maybe just found them again. One or two. Just the tail end here. This run a wee bit deeper, a wee bit slower. Just gonna let it swing out. Back up. It's drifting through really nice there. So the fly will be getting down. It's a great way of fishing. It's I mean, I could fish kind of Euro nymph style, but this is more visual. You can see you're dry. Even if there's not many fly around, there's a chance the fish will still come up and have a go at your dry, and that's what's happened. I think I've only had one in the dry, but I've missed a few. I mean, a few swirl at it. So all you do is keep in contact with your fly, with your line as it drifts towards you. Don't let it go too slack. And your fly will find the depth, find the fish. And at this point I just let it slightly swing out. Sometimes will certainly take the brown trout that way. I say I'm more interested in the grayling. The nymph will obviously take the grayling. It's only dry, but the grayling are bottom feeders. Now what I'm going to do, it's really went quiet now, I'm going to put another fly on. I'm going to fish 2 nymphs below the dry and go back up and see if I can pick up any stragglers. So all I'm going to do is get a length of leader and tie it off the top of the bead. I'll just tie it in front of the bead. It's the easiest way to do it. So it is. Okay, now what I've got is I've got my pink bug, as you can see there, and off that I've tied, once I tied it up, a small olive beaded nymph. It's just an olive quilled body, sort of hare's ear type thorax, and a silver bead. Much the same size, it's just that I'll get down and I'll try a wee bit deeper. So the only problem is the dry, you'll struggle a wee bit. I mean, I'll not be able to fish it as long. So I'm just going to slowly work my way back up and see if we can pick up any stragglers, as we say. It seems to be, the dry is holding up quite well with those 2 beads. I may have fished it out, like, but anyway, we'll give it. I'm sure there's maybe one or two still there. I'll put way over. This is the kind of the area I caught most of the fish, is just over there. Oh, there we go. Just what I said. What we got? A Grayling, I think. Let's take the pink one. Amazing. Again, the pink scores. You're right. Check my flies again. Always check the flies every so often just to make sure nothing's wrong. And make sure everything's fine. Yep, that's cool. I'm not going to give it much longer because we have fished it well. And we've had quite a few fish in this wee pool. Yep. Well, I think that's us. I think we did well. So what we may do, I'm going to move down and the fish just below the bridge. But that's been fun, that's been really good. Did really well there. I can't complain, so we'll head down and see how we get on. Well, I'm just heading back up. I actually walked all the way back down through the pool below the viaduct, and the area I was going to fish at the bridge, it's a lot of people come with their dogs, so the pool was, there were a couple of dogs swimming in the pool, so I decided to come down a wee bit further and see what's happening, or just nothing at all. I was working my way back up to see if the dogs are off the water and get a quick cast, but I'm not sure if I will. I think we've had a good, I mean that was a good hour and a half up the top. We really did well, so I'm just going to call it a day. And we'll get another day, we'll come back up. Got a few days actually. I'm going to make a point and come out through the winter one or twice. It just depends. I mean, we can see how the season, how the winter goes. This is the first chance we've actually had with the water's dropped. The river's clear, it's been clear actually. It's as clear as I've seen it. So it gave us a quick hour on the water and I can't complain, so it's been a good walk. I enjoyed the walk, and having catching a few fish, and you feel the wind has picked up now. There's absolutely nothing happening here. The best places to fish are where you've got a wee run. There's the dogs are away anyway, so just have a wee quick look, see what's what. I don't think, as I say, I think I'll call it a day. Call it. I've enjoyed. I mean, it's about just about chat time. It's 12 o'clock, so it was before 10 anyway, just before 10 I started, so I'm quite happy with that. So anyway, I thought, here you go folks, I hope you enjoy the video. I've enjoyed it, it's good fun. You can see the stick the dogs are playing with. And chewing it. So, as I say, it's ideal area for someone when they come up. They can park their car and walk down with the dogs. I'm just going to walk up and I'll look over the bridge. Just a wee quick look before we go, just in case there's a fish rising. You never know. This is, as I say, you've seen this before, it's the Gargath Bridge. Where I was fishing earlier was above the viaduct. A wee quick look above the river. And I can't fish this between the bridges. It's really mild, so it is. Quick look below. I could have gave it a wee cast, but I'm just going to let it go. I've enjoyed my time. So anyway folks, I hope you enjoy the video.